In part one of our Snow White story, Willa meets her stepmother, the famous actress Regina Worthington. The stepmother has a strange mirror, which she consults in secret. Her servant Otto encourages Willa to perform a piece from Romeo and Juliet. Regina becomes jealous and orders Otto to prepare a party where everything will be beautiful.
It's beautiful.
There's more.
How could you do this? Traitor!
I'm terribly sorry. I must apologize. The party's been canceled. Milady's taken ill. I'm sorry.
Thief! You think you can steal it?
Go. Go!
Get rid of her and bring me proof.
To leave. I'm ready. Going?
I don't know.
You've got to go back. I'll be all right. It's not your fault. There are people that live around here. I'll be fine.
Well, young lady, I think it's time you told us how you came to be in our little Billy's bed.
So I ran up to her room to see what was the matter and to talk to her. And she came at me with a knife. And I ran through the storm until I found your wagon.
That stepmother of yours sounds like a mean hussy.
I saw her once. Your stepmother. It was long ago. She was playing Lady Macbeth in Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Did someone say buffalo? Buffalo gal, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Buffalo gal, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? My dear child, we belong to the noblest profession.
Dealing tickets?
No, the theater. Sometimes high art is forced to low means.
We're a medicine show. Traveling the country, we peddle our cures and our talent, and whatever else we can to earn a living. Allow me to introduce Tonka, the great chief of the Pootie Pals, and Billy Bug, of the famous Dancing Bugs. And I am Dr. Alfonso, specialist in pharmaceuticals and painless dentistry. And you, young Willa? Where are you headed now?
Well, what can you do?
I can sing.
Stand up. Stand up.
Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name isn't Willow, Titwillow, Titwillow. It was blighted affection that made him exclaim, "Oh, Willow, Titwillow, Titwillow." And if you remain callous and obdurate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why. Though I probably shall not exclaim as I die, "Oh, Willow, Titwillow, Titwillow."
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your generous applause for our super soprano of song, Sweet Willa.
The latest addition to our family, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Willa.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years ago, I left England to hunt polar bears in the frozen waste of the Arctic. I suddenly became lost. A victim of freezing temperatures and hunger, I finally lapsed into unconsciousness. Imagine my shock when I awoke by the campfire of this man, Chief Tonka. While blending a secret remedy to save his father's life, the chief found that he needed vital ingredients. Ingredients that he could not find in the Canadian wilderness. He needed the tusk of a walrus, the liver of a polar bear. He had acquired both and was on his way back to his tribe in Canada when he found me. I should have died, but Tonka saved me. How, you may ask? With this. I make no claims for a universal cure, but Chief Tonka's elixir of life will make the old young again. And how will it do that? It will cure the stomach, the liver, and the kidneys. I've had customers tell me that this medicine has cleansed their body of mucus, maggots, and worms. Yes, Mr. Jenkins, a railroad conductor from Austin, Texas, gave me this. He bought the elixir on Monday, and on Friday night he brought me this tapeworm in a tin can. I washed it, measured it. Over 16 feet in length, ladies and gentlemen. And here is Mr. Jenkins' statement. Now, as to the price of the elixir of life, that is the smallest part of my message. $1. That's all, folks! $1 single dollar! Now, as Chief Tonka and Sweet Willa pass among you, weigh what I have said. Consider the price. Consider the remedy! The elixir of life.
It's an acquired taste, especially the main ingredient.
The liver of a polar bear?
Yeah. Alf? Where's that liver? We never make it the same way twice. We put in any non-fatal liquid we can find. Once we put in a gallon of Bonset tea and a pound of black draught. It was a very popular batch with the temperance ladies.
Does it really work?
Well, unfortunately, we have lately had several violent debates with the representatives of law enforcement regarding the efficacy of our fine herbal medicine.
Alf means the sheriffs have threatened to jail us for selling the stuff without a license.
It's not meant to cure, it's meant to sell.
But it works if people believe in it.
Are you really an Indian chief?
Watch it, wee one. Dear, you might say my tribe originated in Ireland.
And the medicine, it can make you younger?
Well, it can do a lot of things.
Thank you so much. Best you've seen? My mind has always wandered to Verona and Romeo. I'm sure it always will.
Otto? Otto!
How do I look, Otto? Lovely.
Are you the dentist?
Yes.
Sign says painless.
Wrong size.
Me?
The wrench. Come on. Come on.
Listen to this and tell me what you think. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vale and hill, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. No, on second thought, I don't think it's a good idea. Not the right kind of audience for something sensitive like poetry.
Well, it's Doctor, oh dear Dr. John. Your cod liver oil is so pure and so strong. I'm afraid for my life I'll go down in a sile. My wife don't quit drinking that cod liver oil.
You wouldn't believe how old I am.
How old are you?
123. Well, I told you wouldn't believe it.
Beautiful dreamer, wake unto me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for thee. Sounds of the rude world heard in the
Methinks I hear a strange duet.
It's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, except we've got just one little Billy Bug.
You know, you may have something there, Chief.
When we filmed the first part of the film, we had no idea what would happen with Willa. We knew that there was a change in the beginning, but because we had no time, because we had to film in Morgan Park and be out of there in a short while, I said, trust me, we'll figure it out later. And we went ahead and filmed because the window of opportunity was so short with that location. When we filmed the first part of the film, when we finished, everybody had asked me, well, what was going to happen? Where's Willa going to go? And in our original script, she ends up with 3 strange German brothers who are hiding out in World War I from the prejudice against Germans, because we were at war with Germany. And there was a lot of bad feelings against Germans. But I looked this up, and the scriptwriter knew this, and I looked it up in books, and there was a lot written about it. But most Americans nowadays don't realize to the extent of bad feelings against Germany at that time. But anyway, there was a lot, and these guys were hiding out, and that was the story. She ends up with these German brothers. And we certainly considered that she might end up with some German brothers, but we had already cast the film in a much more fantastic way than the first script. I mean, Willa's at this strange, wonderful house, and there's no other people around, and we're taking a lot of liberties with reality. I mean, it is a more of a fantasy. So anyway, we started considering other things. And of course, in the original folktale, Willa goes off with 7 dwarves. And we thought about that. 7 dwarves is hard to come up with. It's hard to find 7 dwarves. Most dwarves, little people, as they're called today, don't like the association with Snow White. It's not something that they enjoy being associated with, the traditional story, the Disney version of that. I guess they're teased about it or whatever. So it was hard to get people to come to try out. But I had been, one of the great trains of thought work, I had been working with a character, scriptwriter, who had done a lot of writing about the Cherokee Indians. And he told me that there was a tradition of Cherokee dwarves. And we said, well, what about if Willa leaves this house and falls through some kind of cave into into the home of these mythological Cherokee dwarves who only come out at night. They can't stand the light and so forth. We started building these rocks. Everything was going on in the building. But something was gnawing at me. I was saying, well, what is she going to do with these people? I mean, why would she want to end up with some Cherokee dwarves? I kept asking myself, what is this Victorian girl going to do down in a cave with a bunch of half-naked guys covered with mud? I mean, what's the story going to be about? And I was sitting there and getting more and more depressed. It's interesting because depression, I think, is one of the things that's a very healthy thing, very painful, but very healthy for creative ideas, because what happens when you're depressed, you finally reach a stage where you're willing to give up what you thought was your idea in the first place. So I got so depressed, and the set designer came to me with a very interesting, simple suggestion. He said, well, what do you think Willa would want to do if she left the house at Morgan Park? Well, of course, she's interested in theater. She'd want to be in theater in some way or other, right? And I had done, about 10 years before, a film on a black medicine show performer named Peg Leg Sam. So I knew a little bit about medicine shows. And it just struck me immediately that we could do a film and put her in a traveling medicine show. And this was again in June. And so I said to the people, do you mind if we change the second half of the film from rocks in a cave to a traveling medicine show? And everybody got behind me. They knew it was a better idea. And they said, where's the script from this? I said, don't worry about the script. We'll come up with a script. Start building the wagon and start building the medicine show. And we had the greatest time because it was like a dam had broken. Suddenly we had an idea that was working, and we knew it was